Man, is anybody else reading Kanajou Karashimasu? I absolutely despise this manga. It's why I read it every week. I'm just really disappointed with the way that it's going. But I was in the middle of reading, and all of a sudden we get the notifications pop up that the Vegas Golden Knights have claimed Montreal Canadiens forward Adam Brooks off of waivers. Now, this is pretty interesting because Adam Brooks, if you take a look at his entire profile over here, and you understand where he came from, why he was on the Canadiens in the first place, and now how he is on the Vegas Golden Knights, it makes for a really funny story. He was drafted by the Leafs back in 2016 in the 4th round, developed in that system in Regina and Toronto in the AHL as a pretty solid prospect who eventually had some NHL time. However, this season he was sent down on waivers because the Toronto Maple Leafs pretty much said, okay, we kind of like Michael Amadio more than Brooksy, so we're going to set him down on waivers, see if he can go do the Marlies, and if he gets claimed, he'll have an NHL home, and we will be on our way. The Montreal Canadiens claimed Adam Brooks off of waivers at the beginning of the season, and they played him for 4 games where he had 1 assist. However, one of the big reasons why they acquired this player in the first place was because of how Ryan Poehling was playing earlier on. They thought this guy would be able to actually break into an NHL role, but Poehling was having a lot of difficulty, so they got this guy from Toronto, an NHL player that a lot of Leafs fans were upset to lose out on and have Amadio chosen over in Adam Brooks, and they played him for 4 games, and that was pretty much it. However, the fact that Ryan Poehling is now with the Montreal Canadiens again, and the fact that he's actually playing pretty well alongside of a guy in Michael Pezzetta, who is also a depth piece who has made his way onto the lineup full-time, it makes a little bit more leeway, I guess, for you to say, okay, is Adam Brooks really needed on this team? Is Adam Brooks really the guy that we want to be playing on this squad? And a lot of Canadiens fans kind of said, yeah, I like him more than Paquette. That was kind of the sentiment that I'd been seeing a lot over the Canadian social media and whatnot, because Paquette doesn't really have that same fanfare that you would have wanted to see when he was acquired earlier in this offseason. But for Adam Brooks, getting sent down on waivers because Poehling and Pezzetta are playing pretty all right now, and to get claimed by freaking Vegas, it makes things really interesting because guess what? Vegas also has that same Michael Amadio that was acquired from the Toronto Maple Leafs on waivers earlier this season too. The guy who pretty much got a job in Toronto over Brooks. So now they're reunited in Vegas on a team that has a whole bunch of injuries. You take a look at who is out. Nolan Patrick is out on this team. Carrier, Marchessault. You have yourselves Eichel, Pacioretty, also on the LTIR. So Vegas has themselves a lot of leeway to open up roster spots for newer players, and that's exactly what they're doing over here with Adam Brooks. I honestly don't really think that Brooks nor Michael Amadio are going to spend too long of a time on this team. Once you have everybody coming back from protocols and back from LTIR, you'll likely see some other guys get sent down on waivers and maybe claimed by other teams either way. So Adam Brooks just happens to be that guy that was sent down yesterday. He gets claimed by Vegas. He is an NHL tweener kind of guy who is really good in the AHL. It's just that he hasn't really had that opportunity to showcase himself at the NHL level in the way that you would probably want to see him just yet. Will he get that with Vegas? Who knows? They're injury depleted, so they've got a lot of ice time up for grabs for guys in the team, and who knows if Brooks is going to be able to fulfill that, maybe even alongside of a Michael Amadio. So for Vegas, you guys got yourselves a player, and I mean, this is kind of what you need, right? So let me know in the comments what you think about this new acquisition over here. Montreal, what do you think about Michael Pezzetta? What do you think about Ryan Poehling? Do you think these guys are good enough to replace the gap that Adam Brooks was supposed to fill? And how do you feel about having Brooks sent down and being claimed by Vegas while also keeping Paquette on the roster? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going to go back to reading Kanajou Karashimasu, even though this manga really does piss me off. I hope you enjoyed this Rosén, and bye.